term conspiracy theory refers to a theory or explanation that features a conspiracy amongst a group of agents as a central ingredient. Popular examples include the moon landing, flat Earth, 9/11, and the JFK assassination. Lesser known conspiracy theories include the Roswell incident, the Denver airport, Hollow Earth, the world beyond the ice wall, and MK Ultra. Did you know 1/3 of people believe global warming is real? Did you know that 1/3 of Americans believe China made COVID? And then the other 1/3 believe that they over-exaggerated COVID to undermine Trump. Are conspiracy theories mainly a product of our modern digital age, encouraged by the internet and social media? Early accounts of conspiracy theories can be mentioned back to the Great Fire of Rome. A great fire was caused in Rome when King Nero wasn't there. When he came back, his citizens blamed him. As king, he didn't like that idea, so he blamed the Christians and had them all killed. Conspiracy theories tend to sprout from politics and social class, a paranoid style in American politics. They want to keep people scared or always unknowing of the truth.
Yes, I believe in the conspiracy theories pertaining to Malaysia Flight 370. As a pilot, I have a better understanding of what happens in the cockpit of an aircraft. So, in my mind, this is how I believe Malaysia Flight 370 met its end over the Indian Ocean. So, Captain Shaw, the man in charge, was under a lot of immense pressure from his home life, as well as financial issues. So he was able to lock the cockpit door after the first officer, presumably went to use the bathroom or get a snack, and was able to have full control of the aircraft. So with this, he was able to set the autopilot off of its normal flight path, and was able to essentially put the plane over the Indian Ocean without any hindrance. So that relates closely to Stilker 185, which had very similar circumstances. But another key factor comes into how the people on the plane actually passed away, which I believe was due to hypoxia, a loss of oxygen leading to eventual death. To do this, all you would have to do, or what he did, was switch off the ALDN knob, which controls the cabin pressure, from auto to manual. The loss of cabin pressure caused hypoxia, leading to the entire crew, including Captain Shaw himself, passing out. Since the autopilot does not disengage unless manually turned off, or when you get close to your destination airport, the plane was able to continue consistently all the way to the Indian Ocean before running out of fuel and crashing.
No, absolutely not. I think conspiracy theories play into a lot of skepticism, and there's also other conspiracy theories that don't just play off of skepticism, they play off of coincidences, and some of the conclusions of these conspiracy theories extrapolate upon those coincidences, and I think that's a huge problem because small tiny events that just end up being coincidental like that are just that in themselves. So to just try and extrapolate and just like expand upon detail after detail doesn't really arrive to any conclusions.
I believe in the one that the healthcare is covering up secrets of cures for diseases. Because if the government was allowed to make more money off of a disease that is ongoing for the rest of people's lives, there can be more money gained out of it. Therefore, there is, people keep paying for it, and paying for it, even though there might have been a cure already found before. For example, I have diabetes, and I keep paying for tons and tons of supplies all day. And if I keep paying for supplies, the government and the insurance companies make way more money off of just telling me that there's only one cure.
Philosophical thinking about conspiracy theories can be traced back to as far as Niccolo Machiavelli. He debated conspiracy theories in his Discourages on the first 10 books of Titus Livius, where he assigns the whole 6th chapter of the 3rd book to the discussion of conspiracies. He warns his subjects not to engage in conspiracies, partly because he believes these rarely achieve what they desire. Philosophers created the following equation to determine what exactly a conspiracy theory has to be considered a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory needs a group of conspirators, a secrecy, and a shared goal. The ingredients for a conspiracy theory must include an exclamation, a historical event in question, multiple conspirators, why this event has to be questioned, and the group must keep their intentions and actions secret. A conspiracy theory should also have clear motives or goals of the conspirators and a rational in the means ends of a sense of rationality.
If you look at the basic question, why do people, what is a conspiracy theory about? It's about somebody who is lying or some kind of secrecy. So you have to ask yourself, psychology looks at the individual. Why do they think this way? I would have to ask the question, that person, is there something that they're lying about? Or is there some kind of secrecy that they have for them to be drawn to a conspiracy theory? I mean, people get very radical with this. To understand this is you can look at the defense mechanism of projection, where we see things in other people. So maybe you could ask yourself, do they hang on to this because somebody lied to them in life? So they see other people lying, other entities lying. Or you can see this possibly as what we would call displacement, where they have anger towards someone in their life. They take this anger out on this entity, whether it's government or the medical field or something. So they're taking that anger from someone in their own life and they're throwing it out on this conspiracy theory that they have, whoever's behind it. In another way, sometimes like people believe in conspiracy theories to rationalize why they're not successful in their own life. And they'll say, well, I never, got ahead because of this or because of that entity. It's all their fault why I'm still the victim here. Rationalize why they're this victim role. It's because, government did this or this entity did that and because of them. So that would be rationalization. In psychology, we could talk about people who just have a paranoid personality, where they suspect not only these entities, but other people, and they're always thinking other people are out to get them. They just don't trust. And if we want to look at psychologically, somehow in life, they learn not to trust people. On an individual basis, who let them down in life? Somehow they were let down. Maybe it was a parent, a significant other. Maybe religion let them down. Somehow they were let down, and they're just projecting this, displacing it, trying to rationalize why they never got where they wanted to be in life.
People may be drawn to conspiracy theories to satisfy 3 social and psychological motives: epistemic, which is the desire for understanding, accuracy, and subjective certainty; existential, the desire for control and security; or social, the desire to maintain a positive image. Believing in conspiracy theories makes people feel safe rather than knowing the truth. They try to find patterns, or they're unsatisfied when the answer is plain and simple. A new study titled Under the Tinfoil Hat and posted online in the Journal of Personality, Miss Bowes and Scott Linenfield led a team that administered a battery of standardized personality surveys to nearly 2,000 adults. What the study found was that people who are entitled, self-centered, cold-hearted, have higher levels of depression or anxiety, are more likely to believe in conspiracy theories. Another core feature of believing in conspiracy theories is apophenia, the tendency to connect the dots. First, pareidolia is connecting different visual elements and stimuli to form a non-existent pattern. Clustering, the tendency to find a pattern in random data sequence. Gamber's fallacy, the inaccurate belief that if an event repeatedly happens during a certain period of time, that it will occur less. And then, confirmation bias, the my way bias, refers to the disregarding information that might disprove a belief while seeking information that supports it.